Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Okay. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first let's review the words. Review time. Okay. Provided. Provided means to be given or under some kind of condition. So you can say provided that you will do your homework, you can go to the party or something like that. Conditions: you can go to the party provided that you finish your homework. Close enough. You can go to the party provided that you finish your homework. Provided. Good. Father. As a verb, it means to make it father. So you can say, I wanna father my skill. Something like that. To develop or make progress in something. What kind of training do I need to do to further my career? If you have any further problem, let me know. Okay. Become extinct means literally become extinct, disappeared. I wonder how dinosaurs becoming extinct. I find it fascinating that we still don't know how the dinosaurs become extinct. Inhuman. Inhuman means treat somebody in an awful way. Extremely cruel. Inhuman treatment. Take shape. Take shape means take shape. You can say my idea is taking shape. I know what to do. Something like that. To take shape means how do you explain this word? Beginning to concrete the idea. To start to develop a more clear or certain form, or ideas are beginning to take shape. Dissolve. Dissolve means to dissolve. You can say sugar dissolved in the water, or you can say the Prime Minister dissolved his party. To be absorbed by liquid, especially when mixed. How can I make sugar dissolve into this iced tea? To end an official organization or legal arrangement. Japan's Prime Minister has dissolved the lower house parliament. Wariness. 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 Tiredness? Wariness. I forgot. Great tiredness, or the state of being bored with something because you have experienced too much of it. As soon as they began to talk, he shut his eyes and expressed weariness and indifference. She knew she should keep running, but intense fatigue and weariness overtook her. Throughout means whole or entire period of time. Throughout my high school, I I committed to my club activities in every part or during the whole period of time. Focused more on club activities than studies throughout my high school days. Take the attitude. Take the attitude. Oh. Ooh. Take the attitude means pretend something. So you can say, I'm gonna just take the attitude that nothing happened. Something like that. Adapting or assuming a particular mindset. I'm just going to take the attitude that today is a new day and things will get better. Good. Of the essence. Of the essence. I think it means importance. Forgot. Important but more urgency. Time is of this essence. So let's wrap up the meeting quickly. When baking, following the recipe precisely is of the essence for a successful dish. Attitude. Attitude means behavior or the way of thinking. Attitude. How you think or feel about something. You have such a great attitude toward learning new things. How you think or feel about something. You have such a great attitude. I think it's good. Insurmountable. Oh, insurmountable. What does it mean? Forgot. Insurmountable. 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 Stable or something like that? Impossible. Especially of a problem or difficulty so great that it cannot be dealt with successfully. Impossible is a strong term suggesting an absolute lack of possibility. The amount of work I had to do for the project felt insurmountable, so I broke it down into smaller tasks to make it more manageable. Insurmountable. Okay. Let's finish review time. And let's do chapter 23. Chapter 23. Okay. Chapter 23 is about politics. Ooh. Okay, let's do it. As political systems and ideologies such as authoritarianism and totalitarianism typically deprive people of basic human rights, cause corruption and bribery, and do not reflect the will of citizens, democratic regimes have become the dominant form of government around the world. As political systems and ideologies such as, what is this word? authoritarianism and totalitarianism typically deprive people of basic human rights, cause corruption and bribery, and do not reflect the will of citizens. Democratic regimes. Ooh, it's hard. Democratic regimes have become dominant form of government around the world. Okay, what is this word? How do you pronounce?
Authoritarianism.
Authoritarianism. Authoritarianism. Authoritarianism. Authoritarianism.
Authoritarianism.
Authoritarianism. The belief that people must obey completely and not be allowed freedom to act as they wish. The party supports authoritarianism over democracy. Some people fear the country is sliding toward authoritarianism. 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 What is this one then?
Totalitarianism.
Totalitarianism. Totalitarianism. A political system in which those in power have complete control and do not allow anyone to oppose them. How many people supported Soviet-style totalitarianism? So it's similar in a way. Wait. Why is it so heavy? And are similar concept. Yes, totalitarianism and authoritarianism share similarities, but also have distinct characteristics. Both systems involve centralized control and limited political freedoms for citizens. However, totalitarianism typically extends control over many aspects of life, including politics, culture, economy, and social life, often through extensive propaganda and surveillance. Authoritarianism, on the other hand, may allow for some degree of economic or social freedom while maintaining strict political control. Totalitarianism, are often more extreme and ideological in their goals compared to authoritarianism. It's kind of similar. Did I remember these words? Maybe not. I'm just gonna keep it in mind. Okay, deprive. To take something, especially To take something, especially something necessary or pleasant, away from someone. Claimed that he had been deprived of his freedom, right? You can't function properly when you are deprived of sleep. To take something, especially something necessary or pleasant. Okay. I think it's really important that I don't let people deprive me of too much of my free time. I think it's really important that I don't let people deprive me of too much of my free time. And this one. Deprive. So it's passive. Is it always passive? Deprive. Oops. Give me some casual examples of using the word deprive. I forgot my headphones today, so I felt deprived of my favorite music during the commute. Being on a strict diet can sometimes make you feel deprived of your favorite food. Growing up in a small town, I always felt deprived of the excitement of big city life. She felt deprived of sleep after staying up late studying for exam all week. Losing his job deprived him of his sense of security and stability. Losing his job deprived him of, this is like the phrase, deprived something of something. Deprive. To take something, especially something necessary. Deprived. Okay. Typically deprive people of basic human rights. Cause corruption. Corruption はわかるかな? Corruption. Not explain the word, so. Illegal, bad, or dishonest behavior, especially by people in positions of power. Corruption. 汚職か. Corruption. I don't think corruption is a big issue in our country, but who knows? Question mark. The movie is about a young police officer and his struggle to expose corruption in the force. Political corruption is widespread throughout the country. Okay. and bribery. Is it kind of same? Bribery. An attempt to make someone do something for you by giving the person money, presents, or something else that they want. Okay. 賄賂か。No. Bribery. Okay. It seems like there is a lot of less bribery compared to when I was a kid. The organization was... What is this? Rife? If something unpleasant is right, it is very common or happens a lot. With bribery and corruption. Charges against the 5 men include bribery, extortion, and conspiracy. For examples, there have been allegations of bribery and corruption over huge arms contract. I think it's fine. Pose corruption and bribery and do not reflect the will of citizens. Reflect will, it's fine. Reflect will. Democratic. Is this wait. And democratic are the opposite. Huh? Opposite concept. Yes, totalitarianism and democracy are often considered opposite concepts in the realm of governance and political systems. Totalitarianism is a form of government where the state has total control over almost all aspects of public and private life. On the other hand, democracy is a system of government where power is vested in the hands of the people, either directly or through elected representatives. Okay. これって今でもやってる人いんの？Are there countries that how do you say it? That does nowadays. As of my last update in January 2022, there are countries where elements of totalitarianism or authoritarianism exist to varying degrees. North Korea is often cited as an example of a country. Other countries may exhibit authoritarian tendencies or These include countries like China. See. This one. How do you pronounce?
Regime.
Regime. Regime. A particular government or a system or method of government. Particular government. Old corrupt totalitarian regime. Regime. What does regime mean? Regime. The word regime typically refers to a system or form of government, especially one that is authoritarian or controlling. It can also refer more broadly to a set of rules, principles, or practices that govern a particular area or domain. 政権的なことか。A system of Okay. I swear there is a regime change every few years in this country. What else? The regime cracked down on dissenting voices and imposed strict censorship laws. The new regime promised sweeping reforms to improve the country's economy. Oh, this is nice. Under the authoritarian regime, citizens had limited political freedoms and faced harsh penalties for opposition. Opposition? Anti? Okay. Become dominant form. As political system and ideologies. Wait, what is ideology? Ideology? Ideologies or G's? Ideology?
Ideology.
Oh my god, ideology. Ideology. Ideology.
Ideology.
Ideology.
Can you not pronounce ideology? Like maybe not. Ideology.
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 Ideology. A set of beliefs or principles, especially one on which a political system, party, or organization is based. Ideology. Ideology. Set of beliefs or principles. Ideology. Ideology. The example: the people are caught between two opposing ideologies. Social capitalist ideologies. Ideologies. Can you give me some casual examples of the word ideology? こっち早かったけど。遅いな。Okay. Their ideology emphasizes individual freedom and personal responsibility. She's always been drawn to the ideology of environmentalism. His political ideology is quite conservative, but he's open to new ideas. The company's ideology prioritizes innovation and creativity in the workspace. We debate the merits of different ideologies during our political science class. His ideology clashed with the values of the organization, so he decided to leave. The ideology of the movement resonated with many young people seeking social change. Ideology. Okay. As political systems and ideologies such as authoritarianism and totalitarianism typically deprive people of basic human rights, cause corruption and bribery, and do not reflect the will of citizens, democratic regimes have become the dominant form of government around the world. I understand. Okay, next sentence. Already 30. Okay. However, the voter turnout rate in parliamentary elections has experienced rapid decline in recent times. Authorities have been constantly urging eligible voters to voice their opinions, with limited success. However, the voter turnout rate in parliamentary elections has experienced rapid decline in recent times. Authorities have been constantly urging eligible voters to voice their opinions with limited success. 難しい。voter はわかるね。有権者。Someone who is eligible to vote. Just in case. A person who votes or who has legal right to vote, especially in an election. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shoot. Okay. Voter. The voter turnout. これは知らないな。The number of people who are present at an event. The number of people who are present at an event, especially the number who go to vote at an election. 投票率。Turnout. In recent years, the voter turnout rate in Japan has been falling. True. Good weather on voting days should ensure a good turnout. うん。Wait, the good turnout means what is 出足? Participants と一緒なのかな? Are turnout and participant different? turnout が turnout Turnout and participant have different meanings. Turnout refers to the number of people who attended an event or activity. Participant refers to someone who takes a part in or involved in an event. そっか。The turnout rate. Give me some casual examples of the word turnout. The turnout at the party was amazing, with nearly everyone from the neighborhood showing up. We were worried about the weather affecting the turnout for the event, but surprisingly, many people still came. Despite the early start time, there was a decent turnout for the community cleanup. The concert organizers were thrilled with the turnout, as it exceeded their expectations. The store offered free samples to boost turnout, and it worked because the place was packed. これわかりやすい。参加人数とかってこと。Okay. Parliamentary.
Parliamentary.
Oh.
Parliamentary. Parliamentary.
Oh.
Parliamentary.
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 Tree. Parliamentary. 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 Of or relating to a parliament. In some countries, the group of elected politicians or other people who make the laws for their country. 国会か。It's embarrassing to see a lot of Diet members dozing off during a parliamentary debate. Parliamentary debate. Yeah. Okay. Parliamentary elections has experienced rapid decline. Decline はわかるね。 decline. In recent times, authorities have been constantly urging a strong wish, especially one that is difficult or impossible to control. A strong wish. Origin. Authorities have been constantly urging to strongly advise or try to persuade someone to do a particular thing. Verb. Noun. Verb. To strongly advise or try to persuade someone to do a particular thing. I'd urge your kids to go to college as an insurance policy unless there is something that they are passionate about doing. I'd urge your kids to go to college as an insurance policy unless there is something that they are passionate about doing. It's related to the word urgency or urgent. Lawyers will urge the parents to take further legal action. Investigators urged that safety procedures at the site should be improved. The dogs are urged into fighting more fiercely by loud shouts from the crowd. We will continue to urge for leniency to be shown to these prisoners. これはわかりやすいか。But in this context, what does it mean? Authorities have been constantly urging eligible voters to voice their opinions. However, the voter turnout rate in parliamentary elections has experienced a rapid decline in recent times. Authorities have been constantly urging eligible voters to voice their opinions, with limited success. Opinions, but it's not doing well. Okay. However, the voter turnout rate in parliamentary elections has experienced a rapid decline in recent times. Authorities have been constantly urging eligible voters to voice their opinions with limited success. Okay. Got it. Next. Okay. For example, the political apathy and indifference of eligible voters in Japan can be attributed to several factors, including distrust of political institutions, voting not being compulsory, and the burden of traveling to the polls. I kinda understand this sentence. For example, the political apathy. Apathy and indifference of eligible voters in Japan can be attributed to several factors, including distrust of political institutions, voting not being compulsory, and the burden of traveling to the polls. Okay.
Apathy.
Behavior that shows no interest or energy and shows that someone is unwillingly to take action, especially over something important. Oh, okay. Apathy. I think apathy in your relationship is a sign that it's over. Apathetic もいる。Voter apathy. Lack of interest or the attitude of not caring resulting from it. Oh, this is easier to understand. Yes. Wait. Okay. There is a growing sense of apathy among teens and a feeling that there are no opportunities, he said. Apathy. Give me some casual examples of the word apathy. There is general sense of apathy among students when it comes to school assemblies. The apathy towards politics is evident in the low voter turnout during elections. これいいね。His apathy toward his job is starting to affect his performance. Oh, this one is good too. Just me. The public's apathy towards climate change is concerning. I sense an air of apathy among the team members, which is affecting our project progress. この方が分かりやすいか。 Okay. Apathy and indifference. Indifference. Lack of interest in someone or something. Are these the same? What's the difference between apathy and indifference? Indifference. A little jealousy may be a positive thing because indifference can kill a relationship. Is it? Many native speakers of a language show indifference toward grammatical points. True. His attitude was one of bored indifference. Apathy and indifference are similar in that they both denote a lack of interest or concern, but there are some subtle differences. Apathy often implies a lack of emotion or motivation to engage with something. It suggests a general sense of disinterest or detachment. Example, she shows apathy towards the political situation in her country. Indifference suggests a lack of preference or concern about something. It can imply a more passive attitude, where the individual may not care one way or the other. His indifference toward the outcome of the game surprised everyone. In essence, apathy might imply a deeper sense of disengagement or lack of emotional investment compared to indifference. Are these interchangeable? I think so. However, they are often used synonymously to convey a lack of interest or concern. Okay. Attribute. 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 A quality or characteristic that someone or something has. Okay. What about the verb? To say or think that something is the result of a particular thing. 原因的なこと. In this sentence, it's treated as a verb. So, here, attribute. I've had a lot of help throughout my life, but I attribute most of my success to my parents. But I attribute most of my success. Attribute. Can you give me some casual example of the word attribute as a verb? Her success can be attributed to 3 main factors. She attributes her success to hard work and determination. He attributes his positive attitude to daily meditation. They attribute the team's victory to strong teamwork and communication. The company attributes its growth to strategic marketing efforts. I attribute my improved health to regular exercise and a balanced diet. Okay. これも書いとく。I think I attribute. How to say it? I think it's attributed. 言えんのかなIs it always for positive things? Question mark? No attribute can be used for both positive and negative things. It simply means to credit or assign something to a particular cause or source. For example, someone might attribute a failure to poor planning or attribute a decline in sales to changes in the market. そっか、credit. Okay. Can I interchange the word with credit? Yes, attribute and credit can often be used interchangeably in contexts where you're giving recognition or assigning responsibility to someone or something. For example, you can say she attributes her success to hard work, or she credits her success to hard work. Okay. Credit. Okay. Distrust of political institutions, voting not being this one. I don't even know how to pronounce.
Compulsory.
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 Compulsory. If something is compulsory, you must do it because of a rule or law. So it's like mandatory. There are differences between mandatory and compulsory. Well, there. Mandatory and compulsory are very similar in meaning and are often used interchangeably, but there can be subtle differences in usage depending on context. Required by law, rule, or obligation. Often by authority or circumstances. Okay. Mandatory, but more by rule, law or rule. I'm not going to take the training if it's not compulsory. Yeah, you can interchange with the word mandatory here. Swimming was compulsory at my school. The law made wearing seatbelt in cars compulsory.
Compulsory.
No, compulsory. 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 Okay. Compulsory. And the burden of traveling to the poles. Poles. In this sentence, I can guess the word, but without that, it's kind of hard. Pole. No, not pole. A study in which people are asked for their opinions about a subject or person. When a person or political party polls, not a verb, it's a noun. A study in which people are asked for their opinions about the places where people vote in a political election. This is the word meaning. To avoid the crowds, I'm going to the polls before election day. I do that too. Okay. For example, the political apathy and indifference of eligible voters in Japan can be attributed to several factors, including distrust of political institutions, voting not being compulsory, and the burden of traveling to the polls. Okay. Okay, last sentence. Although various solutions have been proposed to elevate the number of votes, such as increased penalties for non-voters, promotion through social media influencers, and absentee voting, which allows ballots to be cast prior to election day, no silver bullet has been found so far. Although various solutions have been proposed to elevate the number of votes, such as increased penalties for non-voters, a promotion through social media influencers. Wait. Influencers. What is it? Red underlined. Huh? Influencers. Well, fine. And absentee voting, which allows ballots to be cast prior to election day. No silver bullet has been found so far. Okay. Various solutions have been proposed to elevate. これはわかるね。 increase. Increase と一緒だよね。What's the difference between elevate and increase? Elevate and increase both refer to a rise or growth in something, but they are used in slightly different contexts. Elevate typically implies raising something to a higher position, status, or level, often with a sense of improvement or enhancement. It can be used figuratively to suggest promoting someone to a higher rank or recognizing their achievements. Increase simply means to make something larger in quantity, extent, or degree. It is a broader term and can refer to any kind of growth and or addition. Okay. いいかな。Penalty もわかる。For non-voters. Promotion through social media influencers and absentee. Someone who is not at school or work when they should be. There are too many absentees today, so I'm going to cancel the dinner. これは簡単だね。Absentee. Absent-minded. Absent-minded. Ballot. Oops. Ballot. A system or occasion of secret voting. A system or occasion of secret voting. A piece of paper on which you write your vote. あれ、ballot って言うんだ。Asking people whose name they wrote on their ballot is a big no-no. Big no-no. And absentee voting. And absentee voting, which allows ballots to be cast prior to election day. Which allows ballots to be cast prior. Existing or happening before something else, or before a particular time. Prior, before the election date ってことか。The class required no prior knowledge of Spanish. prior. Give me some casual examples of the word prior. I'll need to check my schedule prior to committing to anything. Did you have any experience with this software prior to starting the job? We need to finalize the details prior to the meeting tomorrow. Have you met with the client prior to today? I'll need a report by Friday, so please send it to me prior to then. What's the difference between before? Before and prior are quite similar in meaning, but before tends to be more common and versatile in every language. Prior is often used in more formal or specific context. However, both words can be used interchangeably in many cases. For example, I'll need to check my schedule before committing to anything. Did you have any experience with this software before starting the job? We need to finalize the details before the meeting tomorrow. Have you met with the client before today? I'll need your report by Friday, so please send it to me before then. Before. Like more formal. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's review. Although various solutions have been proposed to elevate the number of voters, such as increased penalties for non-voters, promotion through social media influencers, and absentee voting, which allows ballots to be cast prior to election day, no silver bullet has been found so far. Okay. Ooh, let's review the words I learned. Ideology, a set of belief or principles, especially one on which a political system, party, or organization is based. Deprive, to take something, especially something necessary or pleasant, away from someone. I think it's really important that I don't let people deprive me of too much work, too much of my free time. Corruption, illegal, bad, or dishonest behavior, especially by people in position of power. Political corruption is widespread throughout the country. Bribery, an attempt to make someone do something for you, giving the person money, present, or something else that they want. It seems like there is a lot of less bribery compared to when I was a kid. Regimes, a system or form of government, especially one that is authoritarian or controlling. I swear there is a regime change every few years in this country. Turnout, the number of people who are present at the event, especially the number who go to vote at an election. In recent years, the vote turnout rate in Japan has been falling. Parliamentary, of or relating to a parliament. It's embarrassing to see a lot of Diet members dozing off during a parliamentary debate. Urge, to strongly advise or try to persuade someone to do a particular thing. Lawyers will urge the parents to take further legal action. Apathy, lack of interest, or the attitude of not caring resulting from it. The apathy toward politics is evident in the low vote turnout during elections. Indifference, lack of interest in someone or something. Many native speakers of a language show indifference toward grammatical points. Attribute means credit, to say or think that something is the result of a particular thing. I've had a lot of help throughout my life, but I attribute most of my success to my parents. Compulsory, mandatory but more by law rule. If something is compulsory, you must do it because of a rule or law. I'm not going to take the training if it's not compulsory. Poll, the places where people vote in a political election. Absentee, someone who is not at school or work when they should be. There are too many absentee today, so I'm going to cancel the dinner. Ballot means a piece of paper on which you write on your vote. Prior means before, but more formal. I'll need to check my schedule prior to committing to anything. Okay. Done. It was kind of difficult, but learned a lot. Chapter 23 is done. Nice. Okay. Next chapter is 24, and it's about economics. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna finish the stream here. I do English study stream on Tuesday, every Tuesday from 10 p.m. JST. So if you're interested, please subscribe to my channel and see you in the next stream. Bye.